Olá, boa tarde, mundo. Look at those skies. Stormy. Yeah, we are going to go outside, aren't we?
More shoes?
More shoes, that will do. You don't need any shoes, do you, Eden? But you do need a walk. Hey, Eden, do you remember the days when you were terrified of thunderstorms?
What was that?
Now you are indifferent to them, aren't you? You can't even hear that thunder.
No.
That's the one upside to story. Eden being deaf now is that she can't hear any thunder. I'm pretty sure you are 100% deaf now.
Are you ready to go?
Whee! Eden's going to pull you down the stairs, Story. I think we may just be about to get rained on. We might be able to get away with it. Oh look, the beans are still growing. I thought they would all be gone by now.
Oh.
Wrong way. You have to go around the other way. Yeah, no, you go the other way. Uh-oh, I can see the drips of rain coming. The rains are coming, Story. And I've just noticed that Story's actually come out wearing pearls today. One of our subscribers sent her this necklace for when she's older. And we've kept it away from her because it's quite long and it could get tangled, but she's decided to put it on today. Very bad timing, eh? There's a Rottweiler up there, desperate to get down and get to Eden. Good thing he can't escape.
Oh, there's a
All the birdies.
Yep. What tree is it? Oh, apple tree.
Apple tree, yeah, flowers, birdies. Lots going on, isn't there? That one dirty. That's it, play that one. That's it, good girl.
It's the rain.
And it's raining, yeah. We gotta go so quick. Come on then.
Oh, rain.
Oh, rain.
Oh, rain.
Story's vocabulary has taken a vast leap in the last couple of weeks. We're really noticing how much she can say now. I'm actually really excited for when we can have proper conversations with her. It's going to be funny, I think. Look at those clouds. Good thing is the raindrops are really heavy at the moment and they're quite far apart, so I'm not getting soaked yet. Look at the colour of these grapes. They've gone really dark. They started off green, these ones. I wonder if they're going to be made into wine. I actually think everything looks really cool under these kind of clouds. Look at that. What have you got? That's somebody's flower, isn't it? It's somebody's flower. You want to smell it? Lift you up?
Yeah, do you want to smell? Do you want to sniff the flower?
Is it nice? That's a bit high for Mummy to lift you. I don't think she can get you up that high.
Can you smell this one again?
I don't know.
Nice. Lots of olives here. Not ready yet. We were questioning earlier when these are going to be ready to start harvesting because I think it was just before winter time that people started making their olive oil. This year we're going to have a crack at making our own olive oil because we've got an olive tree and we didn't use it last year. Did you see that, Story?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Hola! I just said olive oil, but I didn't mean that. I actually meant like ferment our own, cure our own olives so we can eat them as is. I don't think we'll be making olive oil.
Found another flower that we need to smell.
More flower sniffing. Do they actually have a scent? Portuguese roses.
Yeah, it does.
What?
It smells like a rose.
Like an
what
English
you would
rose.
Imagine a rose to smell like.
Another Brum Brum Story.
I just thought one of the names that I really liked for Story when we knew we were having a girl, it made the list, was Petal. And I think that would have been a fitting name for her. How much she loved flowers.
Yeah, I think it would suit you a bit.
You're always picking up petals.
And ripping them up. Look at all these corns. Wow. I've never seen that many. What do you think of these, Story?
No, we don't want nail.
You like them?
No,
You don't like them? Oh, you want me to take the petal? And what do you think of these corns?
we don't. Oh, it's a lap.
Have you ever seen that many corns before? You
Lap.
want to go up?
Little tail.
Then you want to go down?
Please.
It's a corn. It's drying though. And they're not ours, so we won't take them. I just wanted to show you. Okay?
Wow.
They're cool, aren't they?
Daddy.
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 Interesting, isn't it?
These people.
Big one.
It's a big one, isn't it? Look at you. You're surrounded by corns. There you go. Do a little bit of homeschooling. We can teach you how things grow, eh? When we know how they grow. Okay.
Sit.
Alright, slow down.
Slowly.
We're going downhill now, remember?
Slowly.
We're going to enter the house from the back entrance today. Truck, yeah, that was a truck that went by. I've just noticed we've got some blackberries here too. Any fruits fallen down, Story?
Yeah,
Yeah? What's fallen?
yeah.
What have you got here?
It's rain.
Because of the rain, yeah?
This is a pear.
It's a pear!
Good girl.
straight in the mouth.
Maybe not.
Yeah, we haven't checked it
Don't
yet.
know how long it's been on the floor.
Apple.
This is the neighbour's pear tree.
Pear.
Yeah, there's loads of pears on this tree. You running from the thunder? You should be running from the shuva. The rains came down pretty hard just then. You want to hold it now, do you? Yeah? And take Eden. Is that a trade? Eden's dog lead for some pearls. Yeah? Good trade. Look at that, straight round the neck again. She knows how it goes.
Rain.
In the rain, yeah, we've got to get out of the rain, haven't we? Woo!
That's a funny walk.
Oh yeah, little spiky.
Yeah. Story just
There
said,
we
oh,
go.
dirty.
There we go, good girl.
Yeah, you're helping Eden, aren't you, before she goes home?
Good girl.
She's desperate to get in, isn't she? Always. You want some milk now, right? Is that what you want? It's funny to think of the difference now. She knows exactly where her stuff is.
Good girl.
She can open and shut the fridge. She can choose her own milk.
Thank you. Yeah, hot milk you would like, yeah?
You want the milk hot, yeah?
There we go.
You have to take your shoes off, take your dress off, and get you ready for bed.
Yep.
Yeah?
You've had your dinner.
Yeah, you had chickpea curry tonight, didn't you? Some of it, anyway. Story's still going through her fussy food stage, but I think it's about textures these days. Sometimes we blend half of her food, sometimes we leave it whole. We're just experimenting to see what she likes best at the moment. She definitely does prefer to feed herself, but then sometimes she goes through days where she just wants to be fed. So we're just going back and forth until we find the method that works best, and then I'm sure it will change. That seems to be how it works with you, isn't it, Story? Every day, you just change again, get a bit bigger. Oh, speaking of that, we measured her today, didn't we, Sash?
Yeah.
And she is now, how tall?
81.5 centimetres.
Yeah, so within a month, she
a month and a half. A month and a half. She grew a centimetre and a half last month.
Yeah, in 1 month. That's crazy. She really did shoot up, didn't she?
Yeah.
But you can see it and feel it because when she goes to tabletops and edges and shelves, she can reach things that she couldn't reach before. And I thought, well, let's give her a little measure. And, well, actually, no, she walked over to the wall herself this morning, didn't she?
Yeah. She picked up the tape measure and just like putting it on the wall. And then she turned her back to the wall and was like, okay.
Yeah, we were in the living room, we just saw her doing it.
Measured her.
She's like, she knew she grew in the night, didn't she? How did you know, Story? You just did.
Well, she grows about a centimetre a month, I would say.
Yeah, about that now.
Yeah.
What do you want to watch? Nemo?
Okay.
There you go. That's it, you pressed it now. Watch Nemo for a bit. Story's off to bed for the evening. We've been trying to get her in bed at the right time, like I said yesterday, I think, and it's working. I think we'll stick to this from now on, so we can have evenings free for ourselves, because when Story stays up until 9 o'clock, it really does screw everything up, doesn't it? Especially when it comes to work.
Yeah.
How's the bun?
Mum bun.
We like to try and get some work done after Story goes to bed, don't we, Eden? You don't bother us, you just sleep in the corners, like you've always done since Thailand. What's the rain situation? Stop raining.
It's nice and cool out there.
Big droplets on the metal there. Yeah, it does feel nice with the window open. We cooked a double portion of chickpea curry yesterday, so no cooking for us tonight.
No. Well,
Just
I'm
warming.
just warming it up and cooking some turmeric quinoa with it as well.
No, I thought I could smell turmeric. Good for inflammation.
It is, yeah. Top tip.
Yeah.
I've really struggled with my eyes today, that's why I was just rubbing them. They felt really like dry and I felt tired, like my eyes feel tired. I don't know if it's because of the computer or I had quite a late night last night, so it could have been that, or maybe I need to get my eyes tested.
Uh-oh. Sashi used to wear glasses
I
when
did.
she was much younger.
Yeah, and in all honesty, I have been putting this off for quite a while because I think I should get my eyes tested, but was it 11 years ago?
Yeah.
11 years ago, I had laser eye surgery, so it was brilliant. It was absolutely fantastic when it first happened, but since I got pregnant with Story, my eyesight had definitely changed when I was pregnant, and
They did say, though, that can happen when you're pregnant.
yeah, I know. I tried to get my eyes tested while I was pregnant in England, and they told me that they weren't allowed to test pregnant women because of the hormonal changes.
It's not accurate.
Yeah, and they said that it can change and that after birth it will go back to normal, but it hasn't really. So
Well, you've had 11 years of good eyesight. You've got to expect that it's going to deteriorate naturally over time.
yeah, I know. That's what they did say. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've had laser eye surgery 11 years ago. I don't really want to do it again, so glasses it is.
Glasses are cool these days anyway, Sash.
Yeah, I know. Just another expense, isn't it, to
Yeah,
add?
that's true. Dory, do you want to see something really cool? You really can't get the scale of it. When you see these things from far away, you don't really realise how huge they are.
The oil is heavy.
Oil is heavy! Well done! Have you seen it? Look at the speed! That's where Story's running towards. The ultimate swing in the mountains.